Yeah, it takes a little while, but we
Man,
figured
it's
it
a
out.
hell of a day for sports, though, isn't it?
I'm telling you, man.
Oh, Marshentime.
This whole week's
Like,
been fun, man. I mean, I've kind of enjoyed it.
it's great, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. Everything. I'm not trying to feed into everything you and Jeff are trying to feed me into now. I got you guys started. I
I
got you guys
don't
started.
know
I
what you're
know.
talking about, man.
That's
I
what
don't know what you're
Jeff
talking
pointed that out. Hey, you pointed it out first. I was like, you know what? I'm kind of
about.
sorry about that.
Oh gosh,
Oh
I
my
thought
God!
that was
Did
kind
you
of
see the
funny.
last snippet I sent you for the Detroit game?
Oh yeah, the false
Oh
start
my
thing.
goodness!
I'm
Come
like,
on,
that can't be true, man. That can't
Martian time. It
be.
can't be. That's live on television.
Oh gosh.
Oh my goodness, man! I refuse. I refuse.
There we go. Facebook's up. YouTube's up. Hey,
You
Jeff.
too.
I love how fast they are sometimes. It's nice. All right, all
Sometimes.
right. Sometimes I said sometimes.
Sometimes.
Put that there. Listen, me and Colby are in this battle though, so we ready?
Man,
Ready to do this? You
hey,
ready, Donnie Mac?
you guys are doing the deal, man.
Let's crank it up because this is
Let's crank
another
it up.
amazing episode of the greatest sports podcast in the world. It's 863 Sports Buzz. I am Marshentime, my partner over there. Donnie Mac, we got so much sports to talk about. Donnie Mac, I hope you had a great Christmas, everybody. We're here,
Oh yeah.
we're having fun. Listen, New Year's coming up. We got the New Year's bowls coming up, Donnie Mac. Oh my
Martian
gosh.
time. I'm going to start this show off. I did this last week and I'm going to do it this week. We're going to do it
Do it.
again this week. This day on December 27th in 1971, the Colts beat your Miami
Oh.
Dolphins in the longest recorded NFL game in history, Martian
Wait a
time.
minute. The Dolphins won that game, sir.
No way. No, they did not. The
I'm
Colts
pretty sure the
won that
Dolphins won
game.
the
No,
longest
the
game in
Colts
history.
won that game, man. The Colts won that game. It was 82 plus minutes. Colts won that game. Look it up.
Yeah, the Miami Dolphins won the longest game, sir. Yeah, no. And that was against the Tennessee Titans. Get it right. I was about to say, that doesn't sound right.
Martian time. Hey, I thought I was going to pull a fast one over on you there, Martian time, but the Miami Dolphins involved in the longest NFL game in history. That's my point,
And then the
Martian time.
Dolphins have been involved in both the longest one
Yep.
continuous and the longest one with a weather delay. So,
And the only undefeated team in
well, that
history.
everybody knows that one.
Martian time.
Everybody knows the Miami Dolphins are
Little
the favorite things,
little
Donnie Mac.
piece of history for you in 1971 right there.
I mean, we're special, so you got to bring that in there. Donnie Mac, listen, man, there's a lot of things to talk about. There's fantasy talk, championship games going on this week. Donnie Mac, are you in any championships this week with yourself? With your football
Um,
teams?
no, none of
Oh,
mine.
I'm
I,
disappointed in you,
I
Donnie Mac. I'm disappointed in you, buddy.
I'm really disheartened. I'm still watching this other league because ESPN launched this Gridiron Gauntlet
It
League,
did. It did.
which they advertised it as everybody was going to be, competitive in these leagues, and it's not so. It's regular public leagues, and I watched the team that got in on some buffet crap, Martian time.
You mean the team
Go
that got in ahead of you is what you're telling me?
right because the team I played that needed to the team that played
Uh,
this team that needed to beat them and they could have beat them. They started everybody that was on the bench. They started everybody on the bye week that was hurt, and they wasn't paying attention. Is my point right here? Do not play a gridiron gauntlet league because I would be in the Super Bowl this week. I would be losing by 10 points.
but you'd
I
be
will
there.
say that, but I would be there, and
I
I
know the
would be
feeling.
looking forward to a Super Bowl. Martian time on lighter halves, on brighter notes. You, my friend,
I
are
know.
in a heated battle for the Super Bowl in a six-team gauntlet league, and I
I,
say gauntlet because
I'm
we
in
all
two.
pay
I'm in
attention.
two championships right now. So
Hey, we all pay attention in this number 6 team league, and we all try to snipe everything that everybody wants to go get. You know
You
what I
do,
mean?
you do. You especially.
You,
You like it. I've noticed
you,
that.
sir, are staying. You kept your head above water. You still got 8 or 9 players to go. Your competitor is only like two
Yep.
points above you, and
Well, he's
he's
not
only
above me
got.
anymore because Marion Hampton scored a touchdown
Oh
today.
yeah,
So
hey,
I'm
there you
actually
go.
beating him right now. And
You
I have
started.
more players to play than he does.
Oh yeah, I know
So
you
right
do,
now,
Marshentime. So it's a big deal, and I was looking at a little bit of that roster. He sat Dak
he did,
Prescott.
who had a huge game.
That was a big game, man.
Huge.
That was a big game, Marshentime, and I couldn't believe it. But he does have Trevor Lawrence ready to
He
go.
does. He's been going
I
off,
see
man.
he
He's
has
been
been
going
going
off.
off, but you have Jacoby Brissett against Cincinnati.
I do.
That's
I'm
that's
pretty
a hell of a
excited about
weapon right there. He's
that.
got his number one weapon back in Marvin Harrison. He's
Yep.
got his number two weapon is actually a number one and Michael Wilson.
Yeah, well, he's
These
got Trey McBride, which worries me because
and then
that
he's
right
got
there is
Trey
his player.
McBride.
So you
But
got to be careful.
this quarterback goes for his number one guys first. And
He
that's going to
does.
be his receivers. That's his first look as his receivers. His third look is that going to be that tight end. That's the thing you got going on for you this week. But Marshentime, how do you feel about your matchup, man? I mean, how are you feeling right now? You feeling good?
Listen, man, I'm feeling good right now. I'm feeling good. I'm not confident yet, but I want that trophy. I want the trophy. I want to hang it on my, put it right behind me and have some fun with it.
You don't want
You
the
know,
butt
but
fumble trophy.
listen, you know, listen, man, I'm excited right now. I got one less player than him. Marion Hampton did his job. He got the touchdown which I needed.
Okay.
He's got 2 tight ends playing for him this week.
I
He's
saw
got Trey
Fergie
McBride and George Kittle. So
got you a touchdown before he went
he
out.
did. Thank God.
That was
'Cause
a
he got
big
hurt.
deal. That
He
was a
got
big
hurt
deal.
really early.
That
so
was
I
a
was
big
glad.
deal, man.
That was his only catch. Was that
Yeah.
touchdown? So
That was a big deal, dude.
that was really important.
When I saw that, I was like, "Oh my goodness, he got a big catch there."
He did. He did. At least got a touchdown for me. Justin Jefferson, of course, just. I mean,
Yeah.
man. I mean, I'm sorry whoever drafted Justin Jefferson this year because I drafted him second round. I can't say anything about him. I drafted him early, and he's just been a failure this year. I mean, really has.
It's not him. It's quarterback.
Oh, 100% is the quarterbacks. I mean,
It's
he had a guy named Max Brosmer. Donnie Mac, do you know who Max Brosmer is? Do you know where Max Brosmer went to college? Because I don't.
Yeah, I know where he is on ESPN Sports Center top 10 fumbles of the day, and he was number one. I remember that.
Yeah. He's had some interesting. He had 4 interceptions his first game. I think he had 2 this time. I mean, he just.
And now J.J. McCarthy's got a fractured hand of some sort, so he's not in the game anymore. So it's pretty much a
Max
wash for
Brosmer had
Minnesota.
a total of 3 total passing yards. If that's with your when you're including sacks and everything else, they had a total of 3
I don't mean
passing
to
yards. They had 81 total yards, Donnie Mac, and they beat the Detroit Lions.
Right?
How do the Detroit Lions lose?
And Marshentime, I can go into a lot of things on that one right there, and I just don't believe it. I believe in Dan Campbell. I will say this. I'll go in another light, okay? I'll go in another light, and this is what's going on, okay? It's the coaching carousel in the NFL. That's what we're going to blame this on. It's the coaching carousel. Look at Ben Johnson. That was the guy that Dan Campbell depended on. What's he doing now in Chicago? He's winning the division. He's a number 1 seed right now in his division. They're running shit, okay? Now, you look over at Tampa Bay. Look at their offensive woes. Okay, there's big problems over here in offense, right? You know why? Because their offensive coordinator was Liam Cohen. He is now the head coach in Jacksonville, and look what they're doing. It's the coaching carousel. It's all about the system. Okay, Dan Campbell tried to do what he had to do to take over, but he couldn't do it like Ben Johnson. You know what I mean? So this is kind of what we're seeing right here around the NFL. It's the coaches switching over. They're going here. Offensive coordinators going there. Defensive coordinators going there. But 2 of the biggest ones is what I just mentioned, Liam Cohen, Ben Johnson. And 2 of the teams that they left are the biggest problems that we see right now in the NFL.
Yeah, I mean, they're 2 of the... Listen, this NFL season has just been... I mean, topsy-turvy kind of thing. It hasn't been normal. It's been weird.
Injuries are a big thing too. Injuries has
there
been
has
a
been.
big thing.
But let's be honest. Who would have thought the AFC South would have 3 potential play teams in the playoffs?
Yeah.
We never would have believed it, Donnie Mac.
You saw what Houston was doing tonight before we started the podcast.
They ended up beating the Chargers 20-16.
Absolutely started out the gate on fire like they knew what they were doing. Marshentime. I was flabbergasted. Like, we haven't seen this from this Houston team all year. All year.
100%. And listen, then you jump over to the NFC side. You're looking at the NFC West, who has 3 teams with 11 wins.
11.
Donnie Mac. Football right now is in a weird situation. I mean, you're talking about the Patriots last year, who were dead last in the division. I think they were 4-13 or something when they finished.
Yeah.
They're 12-3 right now. You're talking about the Steelers winning the AFC North at the moment. You're talking about the Broncos at 13-3 winning the AFC West. The Chiefs out of the playoffs. The Detroit Lions out of the playoffs. The top number 1 seeds last year are out.
Yeah. And you look at 5 of the AFC teams in the playoffs last year, they're out already this year. So, I mean, we could toss that around as much as you like. Marshentime, again, coaching carousel in the NFL is taking its toll. And it's almost like the transfer portal in college football. Yeah. Because these coaches, after they do well in 1 year on an NFL team, they're taking a job somewhere else, and boom, they're gone. Boom, that's what it is. And that's what's going on right now. And a team, Marshentime, mark my words, a team with any kind of wits, with a general manager, any kind of wits that needs a head coach, that needs a quarterback, would involve both of them in the trade.
Ooh.
You see what I'm saying?
Interesting.
That would be a bit. The last head coach that was traded? Sean Payton. Denver Broncos, 2018.
Yeah, because he didn't want to go back to the Saints.
Look how many wins he's got this year, Marshentime. Yeah. That was a good investment they made. And he's only one of 5 coaches to win 12 games or 13 games, I believe, in a head coach career.
That's a good point, Donnie, man. That's a good point, man.
I mean, somebody needs to jump on this train. And I'll tell you one of the trains I want to jump on. And here's a Donnie Mac scenario.
Uh-oh.
You're talking about Detroit. I'm going to throw Miami Dolphins in there. You see the offensive scenarios? Detroit needs an offensive coordinator, do they not?
They do.
Mike McDaniels is going to be out as a head coach.
I sure hope he's going to be.
You send Mike McDaniels as a offensive coordinator over Detroit, send 2 along with him, trade Jared Goff on the way back with a draft pick or 2, and this could work out. This could work out in Detroit. You see what I'm saying?
I'm sorry.
You see what I'm saying?
Not work out anywhere.
You see what I'm saying? Anywhere. But Jared Goff is the same quarterback, but he's just right-handed.
I feel like Jared Goff's better than Tua at the moment, man. I don't know.
I feel like he's a product of the system, just like Tua.
Well, Tua ain't even a product of the situation anymore.
He goes over there in the same kind of system right there, and the same offensive coordinator follows him. He's got no problems. That kind of scenario right there, Miami Dolphins could get themselves out of trouble. The only problem with the Miami Dolphins, Marshentime, they do not have a general manager right now.
They do not.
They do not have anybody thinking about these type of things right now, and that's a problem.
And there's a lot of problems in the Miami Dolphins right now. I mean, we have
no. They've already started. They've started, and they started chopping block with that general manager. That was 19 plus years, Marshentime. That took a lot of balls. That took a lot of balls for that organization to do, and they're moving in the right direction. From that,
he should have been gone 5 or 6 years ago. But the only thing that saved him was the Tyreek Hill trade. That's what saved his job for a couple of years. Chris Greer deserved to be gone. He should have been gone a long time ago. And I think Mike McDaniel.
And you watch what you say about Tua too, buddy. You watch what you say about.
I don't have to watch anything what I say. He belongs in the toilet bowl right now, sir. He belongs
pretty much with the
in the
Joker.
garbage. All right.
That's why he's a runner-up MVP. The Joker. He's the runner-up.
Oh,
He'll
man,
always be the runner-up.
don't you bring that in here.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
Donnie,
he'll
Mac,
always be the runner-up.
Listen. We got 6 of the 7 teams in the AFC decided already. You got the one team in the AFC North we're looking right now. The Steelers have to lose both their games. And the Ravens have to win both the games.
But Lamar
to make the playoffs.
Is Lamar going to be? Is Lamar at the end of his career, Marshentime?
Is he at the end of his Baltimore career? I don't think he's at the end of his career,
Ooh,
but he may be done with Baltimore at the end of this year.
I think he's done.
Feeling it.
I think he's done. I think he's done. Period. I don't think he's got. I don't think he can do it anymore, man.
Man, I don't know. I feel like he's.
I think he's done. I think he's done.
Man.
We watch this with Cam Newton. We watch this with a lot of mobile quarterbacks like himself. Marshentime, Michael Vick. I mean, after so long, they break down. Their body breaks down, and the back is the number one thing. When they start getting those back problems, that was the number one thing. Lamar is so good, Marshentime. I just don't think, I don't think they can pull it off. I really don't. I don't think he's going to be him. I don't think he's going to be the Lamar we know.
And that's a good possibility because, listen, he hasn't ran as much. You notice that. I mean, he's only running 7 or 8 times a game, barely, and he's not making as many yards. He hasn't even thrown for 3,000 yards. I don't think he's thrown for 2,500 yards. I think he's only got like 22 or 2,300.
It's 23, yeah. It's a big deal, man.
Donnie Mac.
That's a big deal, bro. That's a big deal.
They've never had the receivers around him. And we've seen this year their offensive line hasn't been as good. Could he go somewhere and be at a better offensive line and have better weapons? I don't know, man. So. I mean, here's my question. If you are, say, the Arizona Cardinals, who are pretty much done with Kyler Murray, you've seen that. Yep. You have Jacoby Brissett. Brissett's probably going to get a pretty good contract.
You're not going to take on the same type of quarterback you're trying to get rid of. You're not going to do that.
Well, now I feel like this is a different situation here because Kyler Murray.
What's the number one?
Man. Kyler Murray is small. Kyler Murray is not.
I understand that.
Lamar Jackson is.
I understand that right there, but I'd take Kyler right now over Lamar because of this reason right here. Lamar is not going to do a play action. He's not going to do an RPO and run the football because he is not physically okay anymore.
Okay, so what about?
When you
like
take
a team like Pittsburgh, who's going to be probably losing Aaron Rodgers.
So when you take away that RPO action, right, and he's no longer a running threat. What is he? He's never been that good of a quarterback.
Ooh.
He's never been that accurate of a quarterback. He's always been outside the pocket, making something happen. He's not an in-pocket quarterback. If they try to force him to be a pocket passer, it's not going to go well.
Wow. So Donnie Mac, you're calling it over. You're saying he's done.
I'm calling it. I'm calling him. He's done.
He's done. Donnie Mac says.
He's done.
Man. Interesting. All right.
It's a bold statement, and I love Lamar. You know how much I love Lamar, but it's too much. 2 injuries, 2 season-ending injuries, and now this repetitive over the course of this season. This is the 3rd time. Second back aggravation. He's done.
Yeah, okay.
My guy, he's going to rehab. He's going to try and come back next year, but 8-9 weeks, he's done.
Go Red Wings. This guy. This guy. But what about like a team like Pittsburgh? Because let's be honest, Rodgers was pretty much done.
Yeah, I mean, Rodgers he knew what he was doing when he signed that contract. If he could make the playoffs, he's got millions in incentives riding on this next game right now.
True.
Because of the playoff implications.
Next year, what I'm talking about. What about next year?
Who cares about next year for them? They want to win the Super Bowl.
Okay. I like it.
That's what they want to do. That's what they want to do. And who cares about next year? Maybe Rodgers comes back next year. Are you putting
Pittsburgh in already, or you're counting the Ravens out?
Well, they're winning the division. Yes, Pittsburgh's
in. All right, so you're saying Pittsburgh's in, Ravens are out.
Without a doubt.
That's what I was wondering.
Without a doubt, and you know how much I despise that team from up north.
I know you know
how.
I know
you know how much I despise
both of those teams. Let's be honest. Let's be honest, Donnie Mac.
I mean, in all reality, Aaron Rodgers made a great decision. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Mike Tomlin
I
and
mean,
that program, they made a great
anybody
decision.
leaving the Jets makes a good decision. I mean,
I, I, I mean, Mike Tomlin, he had to be faced with the choice of getting rid of Russell Wilson, Justin
true.
Fields, riding it out for like 4 months and waiting on Aaron Rodgers because he knew that was his ticket. He knew that was his ticket.
Listen, they're not
That
going to
was
the
it.
Super Bowl. I don't care what you think. They're
I,
not going
I
to the Super
didn't.
Bowl.
I don't
They're
say
going
they're
to make
going
the
to the Super
playoffs. They're going to get
Bowl.
blown out in the first round. They're going to be out. That's how
Did you
this
hear
one's going to
me
go.
say that
That's
they were going to the
you know
Super Bowl?
you,
At what point did you hear me fucking say that?
you said that's what they brought him
No,
in for was to win a
but
Super
that's
Bowl.
what they brought him in for. As a program, what else do you bring a quarterback or a running back
Mm,
or anybody else in for to help you win a goddamn championship, Marshentime? What the fuck is wrong with you?
listen, man. I just got to make sure we're in the same page here. But Donnie Mac, we talked about that
They're
division.
nine
Let's
and
jump on the other
seven.
side.
They're not winning a Super Bowl.
Listen, there's been teams 9-7 that won the Super Bowl. Go back to the New
I
York Giants that make the playoffs and they beat
Well,
the undefeated Patriots in the Super Bowl.
the only problem with that is they don't have a Justin Tuck or an OC Umenyor on the other side of the line.
That's true.
They got TJ
That's
Watt,
true.
and guess what? His
He's
ass
out.
is on the back
Yeah.
burner.
Let's
Nah,
jump over to
not
the NFC
happening.
side though, Donnie Mac. This one, I like this division a little bit
They
better.
got
'Cause it's
Jalen
tight.
Ramsey. That's the only guy you can mention on
Oh, I
defense,
hate that guy.
and that's
Get
an
that guy out of here.
embarrassment.
Get that guy out of here. But we got the
He's old.
Carolina Panthers, Donnie Mac, in first place of the NFC South. Can they hold on, Donnie Mac? They still play the Buccaneers one more game.
They got to play them,
Donnie
and
Mac.
I don't think they can hold on. They better win this weekend. Is what they better do.
They play the Seahawks. They play a tough game this week.
They better
Buccaneers
win
play
this
the
weekend.
Dolphins.
Yeah, they better win this weekend, and I know what the Bucks are not half stepping this right now. They are not going to be half stepping this. They know
they just lost to them though.
they know what the implications are, but they got to play them again on the last
True.
week
True.
of the season. Marshentime. What is better redemption than that? You pound the shit out of the Dolphins, and then you go in and you flay some
let's
cats.
calm down
Okay?
here. Let's calm down here. Let's not say they're going to pound the Dolphins. All right, now come on now. Give my Dolphins a little bit of hope here, Donnie Mac. Give my Dolphins a little bit of respect.
No, if you're not starting Tua, you got no chance. You're not happening.
Here, listen. Tua hasn't thrown for more than 300 yards this whole year. I don't want to hear nothing about Tua. I don't want to hear even looking at Tua because if you look at his stats, he's thrown more interceptions than touchdowns, Donnie Mac.
Marshentime, if you look at your team stats, they just suck.
Listen, we have one good player, and
they just suck. They just fucking suck, Marshentime. So there's your explanation behind that one. Okay, next year I hope it's better, but the Buccaneers is going to throttle your boys this weekend, man.
We're going to see, man. Listen, I'm always excited.
They're going to throttle
them. When Tampa and Dolphins play, it's just like that in-state rivalry. I think it's been a while.
It's going to be a tough one, dude. It is. They're going to have a battle out, but it's going to come down to the trenches, Marshentime. Number one, and there's going to be one big shot down the field, and it's going to separate everything.
Listen, I mean, we just watched the Dolphins get absolutely torched by Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and T. Higgins.
We all knew that was coming, though.
I did. I was.
Yeah, we all knew that was coming.
It was embarrassing to watch.
The
defense is just not there, man. And Joe Burrow does look like he's built to win these things. Are you taking Tampa Bay to win this division?
I'm taking Tampa Bay to win the division. They will beat Carolina in that last week. Carolina will lose.
Okay.
Tampa Bay will win. They'll tie it up. They'll go into that last week, and Tampa Bay will throttle Carolina 30-6.
All right. Listen, we're going to find out, Donnie Mac. All right.
We're going to find out.
I'm still taking Carolina. I'm taking Carolina. I like what they've done. This is a young team. I don't think they're thinking about pressure. I think they're having fun. Their defense is really starting to come together. Their offense is starting to pick up. McMillan is starting to show off his things. He can catch balls. Bryce is starting to get in the ball more. I mean, it's
I like Coker,
better,
too.
man.
Nice young wide receiver there.
They do. They have some really good young talent.
Jalen Coker's good. Hey, that's the thing. They're just still young. I mean, they're just still young. They got to be disciplined, a little bit more disciplined, and that's one thing Tampa has not been in the last couple of weeks. A lot of offensive starts, a lot of offsides.
They're leading the league with penalties right now.
Yes, they are, man. They are leading. If they don't tighten that up, Marshentime, you could be on the right track, brother.
Yeah. Listen, we're gonna find out. We're gonna see. It happens.
You got to do your
Tomorrow.
job, right?
Yeah, tomorrow, man. Listen, the Dolphins are gonna come in. They're gonna stomp Tampa Bay, and Carolina's gonna beat Seattle. I'm just kidding. We're not gonna go that far. Donnie
you
Mac,
know,
any
it,
other? No.
no, it's a hell of a heated battle, though, coming down to. I mean, what's your biggest surprise, though, Marshall Time? When we're looking at this playoff picture, is it Kansas City already being out of the playoffs? Because that wasn't really a surprise to me. I mean,
You
is it
know,
New England being
I
so
think New
freaking
England
good?
and Jacksonville, the way they changed their team identities. I mean, they've literally just done 180 flips this year. And I think
Yeah,
that's really good to see. I mean, of course, like you said, coaching carousel, man. It's brought it back. Let's see what happens though in the playoffs. I mean, I want to see if they
that's
can
a good deal.
continue in the playoffs. Again, New England's had one of the weakest schedules in the NFL this year.
Yeah,
They have.
they
I
have.
mean, it's
They have.
been
I'm glad
it's
you brought that up.
you
And
know
it was not one of the weakest. It was the weakest.
it was I mean it's pretty bad. It's
But
pretty.
it is the NFL,
You
Marshall
still got to
Time,
win the games. You still got to win the
and you
games.
still got to come in game after game, and they were in some barn burners. I
They
mean,
were.
they were in some ones that they should have won,
They
but
have. Yeah.
maybe as a young team they could learn from that. They got some veteran experience on their Marshall Time. New England was a very big surprise. I would agree with that, Marshall Time. Is that your number one
I
surprise
think
this year?
so. I mean that and the way Jacksonville's really turned it around. What Trevor Lawrence has
Yeah.
done this year has really impressed me. He's really
Oh
stepped
yeah.
up. He's made it into his thing. We talked about at the beginning of the year. Was this his last chance to really show up?
Liam Cohen.
We both
We
talked about
also
that.
talked about that. Liam
We
Cohen
did.
going over there to Jacksonville. We
Yep.
talked about that and how this could improve everything. And you know what? It did. It did,
Oh,
Marshall
a
Time.
thousand percent. It made it look so much better, man. And you know what? I'm impressed by Trevor Lawrence. Even with this long flowing hair, he's just making it look easy now. He's just.
Marshall Time, I tell you this, my biggest surprise, and it was with a new quarterback. Geno Smith left Seattle. They get Sam Darnold. They sign him on a big
Yeah,
contract. I was not a
yeah.
believer in Sam Darnold. I thought he was a product of the system. Whether or not that Seattle system is the same product, I don't know. But Seattle surprised me, man. A huge surprise right there. Talking about bringing back one of the league's best defense and being very offensive
They're
efficient
looking
with
good,
a
man.
two-headed running attack. March time, that was my biggest surprise this year. Seattle.
I like it, man. And I agree with what Seattle's defense has done. Their special teams, they've been at the top
Mm-hmm.
of the league. So
100%, man.
no, Mike, no, Mike. We're not going. We're not getting into this.
What's Mike talking about
He's
now?
talking crap. Mike. Listen, let's jump into some other sports, though, Donnie Mac. Let's get out of some football. Where you want to go, Donnie Mac?
Oh man, Mike's here. He's present. We might as well kick it on over to the ice, man.
To
Let's
the
talk
ice. Let's
about
do
those
it.
Detroit Red Wings for Mike.
Oh
And they've
man,
got
here we go.
they've got
Here
a
we
two game
go.
they've got a 2 game lead over the Canadians in the division. We see
They
that in
do.
the
They do.
Atlantic Division, Martian time. But you know, to be honest with you, in Mike's defense, Detroit's looking fucking good, man. They are looking good when they hit the ice. They're doing everything right. Their defensive stand at the end of the games. Mike and I was talking about this the other day. They are looking good, and I will give them credit on that behalf, Martian time. But in my opinion, they are not the best team in the National Hockey League. You want
Hang
to
on,
do a power ranking?
Donnie
You want
Mac.
to
We're
do a
doing a
power
power
ranking?
ranking. I think we all know who number one is, my man.
We
I
know
don't
who
even think it's
number
a
one is.
question who number one is right now. I mean, they've lost what 2 or 3 games all year long. Like
Yeah,
it's they've lost 2 games. Well,
Colorado's just
overtime
been
losses, but I'm not counting
absolutely.
overtime losses. I'm counting actual losses. Like I mean, come on. Colorado has just been on a freaking tear.
They have.
I
They
don't
have.
understand what this team is on right now, but they are beastly, dude. If you look up plus minuses in the NHL right now, the
That's what we
top
want to talk about.
5 are
Yeah.
all from Colorado, Donnie Mac.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All from Colorado. That is
That's the
insane.
first time in the history that I've been looking at stats in NHL Marshentime that has ever happened. The
Dude,
I've never seen it before. It's blowing my mind. I don't know what the heck Colorado's got going on over there,
listen,
but
man.
I'm ready
They
to
have the
move to
best
Colorado.
goaltending right now. They have the best offense right now. Donnie Mack. Uh, can you question them right now? They have the highest goal
I
scorer.
You
Uh,
can't, you can't. But only one thing can you question, Marshentime. A championship is not won during the season. That's
that
the
is
only
true.
thing you can question.
That's
That's
true.
the only thing you can question. Now, Detroit did beat the Dallas Stars the
They
other
did.
night.
They did.
Dallas Stars, second probably in my power rankings in the NHL right now.
Okay.
And I would put Detroit number three, 1, 2, and 3. There you got me, 1, 2, and 3. But Marshall, you can't go too much further than that because when you look at these standings, they're all pretty much wrapped up pretty close together.
The East,
They're all pretty
especially,
much,
man. I mean, the
yeah.
Eastern Conference right now. I mean, you take from first to the
And you know how
bottom.
much I love
It's
Carolina.
only
I love Carolina.
11 points, dude.
Yeah.
11. I mean, that is not a lot. Now, when you go to the West, obviously, there's a big gap. There's a huge gap between the East and the West right now. Um, uh,
Well,
who do you
yeah, when
count
you
out?
get
Like,
to
how
the
do you count
Wild,
any team out right now in the Eastern?
you can't. You can't. And, my most surprising team, Marshall Time, and I'll point that out, and they'll come out of the Central Division, is the Mammoth. Look at them. We're
Yep.
a new franchise on the ice, and look where they're at. They're in fourth in that Central Division, Martian Time.
But
They're
like I
in
said,
fourth.
man, the Central, man, just look at the Central though.
I
You
know,
got
I
you
know,
got the
I know.
Colorado Avalanche, the Dallas Stars, and the Minnesota Wild right now, and then it drops off. I mean, immensely.
Yeah,
It's kind of
it
crazy.
doesn't. You can't really, you can't find a viable reason to slide anybody in the fourth, fifth, sixth, or seventh in your power rankings. Like I said, I've got 1 through 5. I got 1 through 5. After Detroit, I got the Wild. Uh,
Okay,
Let me see.
I gotta put Carolina at my 5, man. I gotta put
I'm
Carolina.
going to put Carolina in
You
4,
know, and I
man.
like Vegas too. Vegas has still done their thing. You know,
I'm
I mean,
sliding Carolina in 4. Yeah, you're right. Vegas. Eh, man, that's a tough one, right? Number 5.
it is. And listen, I know the Red Wings are beating the Hurricanes right now. You know, that's okay though.
I see about a three-way tie for number 5. You got the Lightnings, the Panthers, and the Canadians, man.
And listen, the Panthers are going to be getting one of their heart and souls back in the team.
And if I
I'm
had
just
to take
saying
somebody at number 5, it's going to be the Lightning because they've been more impressive over
they
the
have.
last
Listen,
week or so. Yeah.
you know who plays though? I think it's tomorrow night, Donnie Mac.
It
It's the matchup we all love.
is.
You know, I love that game right there. I know. Is it tonight? It is tonight. It's right now going on right
It's
now.
tomorrow.
Tampa Bay. No, it's Tampa Bay and Florida right now. Man, listen, I love watching
Yeah.
these guys
Two
play.
to
When these
one
guys
Lightning
fight,
in the
these
four
guys,
in the
there's
first.
always a fight.
Yeah.
It doesn't
There's always a fight.
matter.
Always a fight. Mikey, who you got? Detroit tonight. Who you playing?
They
You're
got
not even
Carolina
playing
tonight.
tonight.
Well, they're playing right now. They're playing
Oh
Carolina. They're
yeah,
up
they
one.
are. They're up 1 over Carolina. Ooh, that's a good matchup too. There, Martian time.
Yeah.
They get away from Carolina now, Mikey. I might give you some more props now.
I mean, they're winning right now, man. I mean, they're doing their thing. Listen, the Red Wings have a very good defense. What they've been doing, they've been scoring a good amount of goals. I Here's my whole thing. Can the Red Wings keep it up? That is my whole thing. You know, we're halfway through the season, but can they keep it up and run it in the playoffs? We haven't seen them in the playoffs for a while. You know, make deep runs. Can they make a deep run in the playoffs?
Can they make a deep run? That's you know what, and that's a question that only a defense can answer, Martian time. Because when you start getting that close to the playoffs and your defense starts buckling and down, that's when you know you're for real. So when we start getting close and we start seeing that kind of action from each team, that's what I look for every year, Marshentime. At the end of the
Yep.
year, when that defense starts buckling down and those goalies, when I start seeing that, I start making my analyzation right
And
there.
that's my whole issue right there with the Red Wings. Both of their goalies are over 3 goals allowed a game.
Yeah.
You cannot have that in the playoffs. You
Yeah,
need that goalie to step up, and you need him to be in playoff shape. That is not a good sign for a 7-game series. Because when that
yeah.
happens, that's not good, man. I'm just saying right here, right now.
Hey, you know what? That's a very good point that you make there. Very good point, Marshentime. What's Mikey saying here? Expansion rules have been kind in recent years. Now, I like the old. Hey, and he's 100% right. He's 100% right. And it's the same way with WNBA, not just NHL. You saw what the WNBA did with the Valkyrie.
Yeah.
They gave the Valkyrie a chance at everybody that they wanted on everybody's roster, and everybody could only pick 5 players that could not be
True.
untouchable. So
Yeah.
it's the expansion rules are, and I'm not very privy on the hockey expansion rules, but I'm pretty sure it's lucrative by the way we're seeing the Mammoth play.
Listen, man. I mean, you brought up the WNBA. They're heading 3 more teams, man. Three
Yes, they
more
are.
teams. But then
Yes, they are.
they quadrupled the expansion buy-in from 50 million to 250 million.
250.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's insane to see that. But hockey expansion rules are kind of, you know, it's it is interesting. We'll see what happens. But Larkin is an underrated beast. I don't know if Larkin you can consider him
He's talking about.
underrated. How do you consider him underrated? That just doesn't make any sense.
Listen, man.
Uh,
Let's
but
see.
listen, I was looking at
Larkin
Mo
is
Sider.
Larkin.
Listen.
I'm looking right now. Goals. I'm looking here now. Skating leaders, goals. I don't see Larkin anywhere here, Mikey. Where is he? I got to see Larkin somewhere, right? Don't disappoint me. I'm looking. Goaltending leader, Scott Wedgwood from Colorado. Big surprise there.
Dude, I mean, that's why I said Colorado right now, man.
Skating leaders, Connor McDavid
You just say
from
Conor
Edmonton.
McGregor. We're going Conor McGregor. Let's go,
I,
boys.
hey, I was just. He was just talking about fighting somebody, and it was on my mind. I don't even know why. Leon Drysdale,
gosh.
Colorado, Nathan McKinnon.
That was funny. That was a good one, man.
Goals, Nathan McKinnon for Colorado. Morgan Geeky for Boston. Connor McDavid for Edmonton.
Unless Gibson stands on his head.
Complete leaders, Serge Bobrovsky with 16 for
Listen,
Florida.
and that's another thing. The Florida Panthers are, they kind of are flying a little bit under the radar, just because when Sergey does not play, they're 4-8. They're not good when Sergey does not play.
Yeah,
I'm just saying here, right now. If the Panthers make the playoffs, you ready for another run, Mike? I'm just saying.
Marshentime, we're done picking at Mike. Now we'll move on to college football. Right now, I've got a bracket that's at 100 percentile Marshentime. I've got the first 8 games right, and we're in the second half of the brackets. We'll pick up on New Year's Day this Thursday. And we'll start playing some more bowl games, Marshentime. What are your thoughts on some of these bowl games and what's coming up right now? Texas Tech, Oregon, Alabama, Indiana. Give me some thoughts on what you're thinking here.
Listen, man, I'm excited to see Indiana play. I'm excited to see this Ohio State Miami game, Donnie Mac. Listen, man,
yes,
I hope there's a little bit of bet going on at Napa is all I'm saying. I'm hoping there's a bet going on between you and Jeff. I really hope there is, man. I just got to say that. So I really hope there's something going in here that I got to know about.
Donnie Mac never turns down a bet. So if it's ever
That's what I'm
presented to
wondering. I
me,
mean, I got to
as
hear about
long
this
as
now.
somebody's not scared, you know what I mean, and they bring it to me,
I'll make sure. I'll make sure I bring it up with Jeff here. We gotta have some interesting conversations here, Donnie man. Listen, next week we're gonna have to bring Jeff on this podcast, and we got to talk about this game.
we're gonna have
It's
to.
Wednesday,
And
man. I'm excited
he
for
ain't
it.
gonna. He ain't gonna want to be on this podcast next week when Ohio State beats Miami. I mean, he's just not gonna want to talk about that.
Listen, man, I'm excited to see that game. It's the
I
rematch of
am
the
too.
0-2 Natty National Championship game. Donnie Mac, man, I'm ready. I'm excited to see what happens.
It's a big deal in Marshentime, and you know what? And that first game when Miami beat Texas A&M, I picked Miami obviously because I've got a bracket at 100%. Um, Even in the Big Ten championship, I was rooting for Indiana to beat Ohio State. I told Jeff that, and I don't know why, but I was rooting for Miami. I think Miami is a really good team, and they can very well beat
Listen,
Ohio State.
I pulled out my Miami hat for him against Texas A&M. I pulled it out. I wore it for him that game. But that game, listen, that game was just horrific to watch, though. I mean,
It was
these
a bad game.
offenses were both bad. The kicking was horrific. I mean, Miami, my gosh, get a new kicker or something. Try out the cheerleaders, man. It was horrible. Listen, I don't want to hear anything about the wind or this or that. Shut up and go kick the ball. You're a freaking
Go
field
kick
goal
the
kicker.
football. Go kick
That
the
was just
football, Martian
Jesus.
time.
Oh my, it was so embarrassing.
But
Just embarrassed.
to be honest with you, yeah, I mean, with that defense that Miami showed and that defensive prowess, I mean, looking at that first game with Indiana and Ohio State and that Big Ten championship, I can see a similarity happening there. They could stifle Ohio
That'd be
State's
interesting. That'd
offense.
be fun.
They really could. Martian
I
time, they
think
could
both.
stifle
This
that
is going to be
offense.
another defensive battle, Donnie Mac. This is going to be
It
another
is
one.
100% down
What
to the wire.
team makes the mistake in the opposing side? That's who wins
That's
the
it.
game.
Is it going to be a special teams play? Is it going to be a big mistake by a quarterback? Is it going to be a fumble? What's it going to be? Because that's what it's going to be.
Later, Mike, and I can't argue with that. You guys have some really good talent coming up. So the Red Wings in a couple of years may be good, but guess what? It's going to be in a couple of years, Mike. I'm just saying. Later, Mike. Have a good one, buddy.
See you later, Mike.
No, listen. I'm excited for college football. This playoff. I want to see what happens. I want to see if Indiana is the real deal. I believe they are.
You think so, huh?
I really do, man. I really think they're going to beat Alabama, and I think they're going to show Alabama that, listen, I know everybody's all about the SEC, all this, that, nobody played anybody. Ole Miss played freaking, who was it? Tulane. What they freaking do? You play Tulane. Oregon plays JMU. Woohoo! That was an embarrassing game. Come on, guys.
That is.
Come on.
It is. Marshall time, I can 100% agree with that. And I'll tell you this right now. Instead of JMU, it should have been Notre Dame.
Listen, I don't mind having a non.
It should have been Notre Dame.
In
Instead of Alabama, it should have been BYU.
I can't really
I'm
argue with the Alabama one.
Tulane,
But
I agree with.
I think, I don't even know. I think it should have been BYU over Notre Dame and JMU. I think Alabama deserves to be in. I don't think Notre Dame deserves to be in. Just because Miami's in. Miami
hold
beat
on,
Notre Dame.
Marching time. Did you just say Alabama deserves to be in? Is
Darn
that what the hell you just said?
And you know how much that hurt me? You know how much that hurt me?
No, I just want to make sure I heard you correctly.
I did. I said it, man. I said it. I'm being honest, though. To me, Notre Dame didn't deserve to be in. They didn't deserve it. They didn't really win any big games. They didn't really win anybody impressive. The games they lost to were to Miami. Miami got in, right?
Yeah.
So Miami should be ahead of Notre Dame, period. In my opinion. Alabama loses to a top team. Alabama lost to Florida State the first week. That's their worst loss. I agree. It's a horrible loss. But they also beat multiple ranked teams to get there. That's my whole thing.
And who did Alabama lose to? Who's the
Florida
third
State,
team they
Georgia.
lost to?
Florida State, Georgia. Yeah.
Florida State and Georgia. And what the hell is Florida State doing beating them?
You know, I thought we actually had a good team when we played Alabama that first week, so I don't know what happened. And our defense just
So
went
when
out
you
the
look
window.
at you
Yeah.
look at that in a hole at the end of the season though, and you
Yeah.
got beat by a team that went
5-7.
7-6,
5
5
and
and
7.
7. I gave them more credit than that.
You did. You
You
gave them way too
know,
much
so
credit.
what the hell are they doing in the playoffs over a BYU team, over a
Well,
Notre Dame team?
that's my whole thing.
Get
Is
the hell out of here! Get the
I
hell out
think
of here!
BYU deserved to be in. I do think BYU deserved to be in. But again, I mean, one of Alabama's
Alabama
losses was
did
in the
not.
SEC championship game.
Well, one of them.
But
One
Donnie
of them,
Mac.
but they have 3 losses, Marshentime, and one of them
But you
was
can't see.
to a team
That's
that's
my whole thing right
400.
there, Donnie Mac.
That's
Notre Dame does
400.
not play in a championship game, so you
Doesn't
can't
matter.
take the
How many
championship
ranked
game.
teams did they beat? How many ranked teams did they beat? 3 of them throughout the course of the season.
Who?
3 of them.
Who? Notre
3 of them.
Dame?
USC was one
Oh,
of
get
them.
out of here,
Texas
USC.
A&M was another
USC
one of
never
them.
should have been ranked.
They were all ranked, Marshentime.
No, Notre Dame lost to Texas A&M, sir.
Oh, did they?
Yes. That was another one of their losses.
Oh, that was one of the losses, but they beat 3 ranked teams. Go look at their schedule. They beat 3 ranked teams. I do remember looking at that. When you look at Alabama, they're losing to a team that's 400. 400 win percentage.
Thank you.
400.
Listen, here's my whole thing.
That's all.
Alabama has beat Georgia. They actually beat Georgia. I'm sorry. They beat Georgia. They beat Vanderbilt, who was ranked. They beat Oklahoma now. They beat Georgia. So, I mean, they beat 3 ranked teams.
But they lost 3 games, too. How many games did Notre Dame lose?
One of those games was the SEC
2.
championship game.
Again,
so you're adding an extra game that Notre Dame doesn't play, Donnie Mac.
But they
That's the whole
still
thing.
lost. They lost in a fashion that was embarrassing.
They did.
That's
I
the thing.
agree with that.
It wasn't a
agree
close
with that.
matchup. It looked embarrassing.
Yeah, Notre Dame only beat one
And that's at
ranked
the
team.
end of the
That was
year.
USC. That was
Normally,
it.
your team gets stronger at the end of the year, right, Marshentime? If you're a good team, you get stronger at the end of the year. You don't
would
get
think so.
weaker at the end of the year.
You would think so.
So that's exactly what Alabama did. So Indiana's going to beat the shit out of Alabama. You know that, right?
And Notre Dame has not. They've only beat USC. That was their only ranked team they beat. They played 3 ranked teams, but they lost the other 2.
Oh, they lost the other 2. Oh,
yeah.
Well, poor fellas. They're not in the playoffs. Breaks my heart.
Donnie Mac, let's do a quick little thing though. Let's do this college football breakdown real fast.
Let's do the quick thing. Let's do
Oregon,
it.
Texas Tech. Who you got?
I'm taking Oregon.
Me too.
I take that back. I like Texas Tech's defense, man. They got a linebacker that's really fucking good. He's really, really good.
All right. So you're taking Texas Tech. I'm taking Oregon. Alabama,
Indiana.
Indiana.
I'm taking Oregon. What was the first thing I
said? You just said. Hold up a minute. I changed my mind. So you're taking Oregon.
I might change my mind.
All right. So you're taking Oregon.
Who you got?
I'm taking Oregon.
You're moving on to the next one.
All right. Alabama, Indiana.
I'm taking Indiana.
I'm taking Indiana. I agree. Ole Miss, Georgia.
30-14. I'm taking Georgia.
I'm taking Georgia as well. Donnie Mac, Miami, Ohio State. The biggest spread out of all the games. Who are you taking?
Yeah. 9.5, right?
9.5.
Should be 14.5 because Ohio State's going to win this game by 20.
Oh, Donnie Mac, those are fighting words. We're going to have to be bringing in Jeff on this one now. I need Jeff here. I need Jeff here right now. Oh, man. Donnie Mac calling it out. Wow. Donnie Mac, I think Ohio State does end up winning. I think their defense is just a little bit better than Miami's. I think it's going to be a tight game, though. It's going to be another, ground out, shootout. 14-12. Miami hits 4 field goals but loses.
I think Miami throws at least 2 pick sixes in that game.
Wow. Listen, if anybody can do it, it's Carson Beck because He is weird.
That's messed up.
Listen,
That's messed up, Marshentime.
but all right. So now it's gonna be interesting, Donnie Mac. So then we go on to the next week. You're gonna have some fun ones in the semifinals. We got
We got
Oregon,
Oregon
Indiana.
and Indiana. I'm taking Indiana again.
I agree. You got Georgia, Ohio State.
I'm taking Georgia.
Taking Georgia. And you know what, Donnie Mac? I'm not arguing. I'm taking Georgia.
I'm
But
taking
this
Georgia.
is
I just think Kirby Smart got this thing on a roll, and they're not going to stop. They're the national champions.
ooh. So you're already calling it that national championship.
I'm
Georgia
calling it
over
right
Indiana.
now. The Bulldogs.
Donnie Mac, I hate to agree with you, but I think I'm on that train. I don't think the Heisman Trophy winner's seen a defense like the Georgia
No,
Bulldogs, and Kirby Smart has just been there too many times. I got to give it to the coach that's
they're
been there.
good. That team is really good, Marshentime. That team is good.
I can't argue, Donnie Mac. Now before
Well,
you go ahead. Yeah.
go ahead.
Listen, before we say anything though, we have all these games, right, Donnie Mac? What is one
Hmm.
upset that you could see happening?
Texas Tech over Oregon.
I like
And
it.
it's
I
not
like it.
really an upset because the whole nation expects Oregon to win. But Texas Tech is ranked a lot higher than Oregon. I think
They
they're
are.
the fourth seed, and
Well,
Oregon's
it's
like
4 and
the eighth
5.
seed
No,
or
it's
something
4 and
like.
5. They're the
Oh, is it
closest
4 and
ones.
5?
Yeah.
But nobody expects Texas Tech to win this
No,
game. I
Oregon's
think that
favored.
could be the upset. I think that could be the
Okay.
upset on the horizon. Texas Tech's defense is fast. I watched them play 2 or 3 times this year, and they're really, really fast. They're as fast as Oregon's offense. That's the only thing that scares
I like it. Donnie Mac says, I hate
me.
Ohio, but they walk away by 15. Wow, nobody's giving Miami any chances. Man, I'm going to have to root for Miami just because you guys are being so brutal. Jeez. Gosh, man. I mean, give them a little bit of respect. God. They're still
Damn,
there,
Mike.
guys. Man.
Don't give him no shot at all.
I'm telling you, nobody's giving them any hope. Anything else on the
He says
college football playoff?
15. I say 20. No, Marshall time is it, what do you see a potential upset? You asked me that question. What do you see a potential upset in this? Do you think Miami's a potential upset over Ohio State?
The only upset that I really could see um, is if Indiana goes laxative. If their offense looks like what they did against Ohio State, which was not good. Their
No.
defense was good though, but I think Alabama's. Listen. Again, I'm going back to coaching. Kalen DeBoer's been there. Kalen DeBoer's done this. And if Kalen DeBoer can come up with something to stop Indiana's passing game, it could be a big issue, and Alabama could end up upsetting Indiana.
That would be an upset, Marshall time. The whole nation does not want to see that shit.
I don't want to see it. I'm just saying something that, again, you know how big I am on coaching. Coaching is something big
I
to
do.
me, and I
I
think
do.
that is just one of the. I think Kalen DeBoer just has the edge on coaching in that game by a lot.
And that's, Kirby Smart. That's why I kind of rely on the experience there and the way that team's rolling. Marshall time. That's kind of why I lean toward Georgia to win that national
I
championship.
can't argue
I
with you,
don't
man. Can't
I
argue
don't
with you.
believe Jason Day's got that prestigious coaching thing like Kirby Smart would have. Caleb DeBoer hadn't even been there that long. But Kirby Smart is probably the longest tenured coach in this
He is.
playoff right
He
now.
is. I think he's the longest tenured coach
Yeah,
around pretty much right now. I mean, he's
yeah.
been there for a long time, man. So,
So he can get some stuff done, Marshall. I mean, I fully believe in that.
Donnie Mac. Let's skip over. We got to talk a little NBA, Donnie Mac, before we go,
A
man.
little bit in,
There's been
a little
some
bit of
fun,
hoops
man.
action.
It's been crazy.
There's a
Donnie
lot of
Mac,
stuff going on,
hang
man.
on. I got to say something here. The Spurs are 3-0 against the Thunder. The Thunder, who have the
The
best
number
record in the
one
NBA,
ranked
man. Wow.
power ranked Thunder too, man. Number one power ranked Thunder.
Wow.
That's
That's
crazy,
crazy.
isn't it?
Dude, I thought it was
And
insane.
Jalen Williams, they gave an interview after the last game they lost there. Jalen Williams
Yep.
with a straight face. He looks in the camera. They asked, what has been the problem with San Antonio? Why can't you guys get past it? And it's not this, and I'll point it out in a minute. But he looked into the camera and he says, well, with a straight face, didn't crack a smile. He's being a smartass, is what he was doing. He looked straight into the camera and he goes, well, they got this 7'5" guy that takes up a lot of room on the floor.
And he does. He's huge,
And
bro.
that's all he said.
No?
That's all he could say. You know what I mean? That's not the problem, Marshentime. The problem is the other rookie that they brought on, Devon Vessel. Devin
Yeah.
Vessel held SGA to 22 points. That's the first time in a year that the guy's been held to 22 points because of that defensive prowess Devin Vessel put on him. Devin Vessel didn't have all the flashy lines and the stat categories that you normally see from him because he was doing one thing, and that was locking down the MVP. And he did that. That's the reason why San Antonio has been able to win 3 games in a row against OKC. It's not Victor Wembanyama. It's not Harrison Barnes. It's not all these other cats that they got running around the floor. It's Devin Vessel. This guy is locking down SGA. You take away their best weapon, Marshentime, guess what happens? They lose.
Donnie Mac, I like it. The other one, though, I wanted to bring in from the first game was De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox
De'Aaron
has looked
Fox, yes.
really good in defense as well. I mean, he had a plus 18, and then he had like a plus 8, and then he had a plus 12. Every single one of these games, man, he's been a real big help. I think he's helping these young guys get into the smooth, rotations. I like it. I
That's
really
been their
like what the Spurs
offense.
have going.
De'Aaron
I
Fox has been their offense. And you look at the minutes played, Victor Wembanyama in the first 2 games only played 25 minutes a game. He
yeah,
did not play a full game, and they won both games. He played a full game in the last game because he's coming off a calf injury or whatever his
yep.
deal is. He played 30 minutes in the last game, but it hasn't been Victor Wembanyama. You're right. This has been a team effort. De'Aaron Fox putting the buckets in the hoop, and Devin Vessel locking the clamps down on defense, man. It's been
I like
absolutely
it.
awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Listen. Right now they're 1-2 in the West. Nuggets coming in number 3. Lakers at number 4. Timberwolves at number 5. Donnie Mac, what team do you see here that you really were not expecting to be this good, though? Like, were you expecting the Spurs to be this good this year? Or were we expecting... I mean, I wasn't expecting them to be in the top 2.
Well, what I didn't expect is them to be this good without Victor Wembanyama.
True.
That's what I did not expect. That surprised the shit out of me. And it took me, I was like, I can't believe they're doing this. As I'm watching, he's on the shelf for 2 weeks and they just keep on pummeling. They was on a 9-game win streak without Victor Wembanyama. That right there is a surprise. That is the most surprising thing. That tells me they don't need this guy to win. They don't need him to win.
No.
They can go in and they can, but when he's on the floor, they can beat the best team on the floor, and that's what you've seen in the last 3 games when they beat OKC. So that's the complete to the recipe of the whole uniform. You know what I mean? That was surprising to me right there. Did I expect him to be up there? Yes, I expected him to be in the playoff picture. Number 2, no, not without Victor Wembanyama for half of this season. No.
Listen, they're 23-7. You got the Nuggets 22-8, the Thunder 26-5, and then you got the Eastern Conference. The best team right now is the Pistons, 24-7. Donnie Mac. What do you know about Cade, baby? Good old Cade Cunningham looking good.
My man, he's on an MVP caliber season right now.
I love it.
Same thing as my man Luka Doncic. He just come back. That's another big surprise is the Lakers being in the run that they're in right now. But Cade Cunningham is on the level with Tyrese Maxey. We're talking about 2 guards in the East right now. These 2 right now, if you watch these guys, if you can watch the Philadelphia 76ers, Tyrese Maxey, or Cade Cunningham in Detroit, because, I mean, Philadelphia's number 5 in the East. They're still not out of it. They're still doing their thing. But these 2 guards right here, Cade Cunningham is on an MVP-type level this year. Right now, Marshentime, he's got my vote for number 1 MVP.
Ooh, you know what? Listen, I like it. I don't know, but
he's got my vote.
Listen, I got some questions here, Donnie Mac, about the NBA here. I know you like the NBA. I know you're a good guy. So I want to see how well you've been keeping up this season, Donnie Mac.
Whoa. Who told you I was a good guy? Who told you that?
Hell, I mean, you're pretty good at basketball. I can't argue with you, man. Listen, I read your comments. I ignore you when you say, "Who the fuck watches basketball?" Screw you, Mike. But Donnie Mac, who right now is the leading scorer of the NBA?
That was Luka Doncic until he missed a couple of games.
So you're going with Luka?
Yeah, I'm going with Luka.
You are correct. At 33.
Now he did miss about a
33.
Yeah, he missed about a week.
A game right now. Donnie Mac, do you know who second is?
Give me a second.
You suck, Donnie Mac. Listen,
Huh?
he sucks at football, but basketball he's actually pretty good at. I'll give him that.
Who says I suck at football? You?
Yeah,
You're the judge?
I say you suck at football.
I know. I know we're not holding you as the judge of Almighty.
But Mike just says you suck. Period. So. Oh man.
Better than what Mike sucks.
That's a good one. That was good.
Second, I would say right now, I would say Tyrese Maxey.
Close, but not. So he's third.
He's
got to
third.
go with the SGA, man. 32.1.
SGA.
Cade
really?
is not
He's
even in
down
the
for
top
last week,
5, man.
No way, man.
Right now, top 5. 25? Luka, SGA, Maxey, Mitchell, and Jokic are the top 5.
Mitchell, Donovan Mitchell.
Scorers.
Yeah. The spider went off the other night on Christmas Day. Wow, did he go off?
Shut up, Mike. Donnie Mac, how about who's leading your rebounds?
Rebounds?
Rebounds.
Oh, fuck,
Come on,
man.
Mac. Come on, Donnie Mac.
Oh, sorry. Did I say
Come on, Donnie Mac.
Did I say that out loud?
I know you got this, Donnie Mac. Come on, man. It's in the West.
It's got to be the Joker. It's got to be.
Joker. It is the Joker by
it's
a
gotta
full
be the
rebound.
Joker.
You know who's second place in the East?
Cat?
You nailed it. Donnie Mac nails the
No
rebounds.
way.
Nails the rebounds. Now, Donnie Mac, there's one other big stat here, buddy.
Cat.
There's one other big stat.
Okay.
Who's the assist?
Okay. Oh my. Marshentime.
I got you. Come on, man. You've hit the head. You hit the nail on the head so far. Rodman was one of the best rebounders ever. I don't know if there will ever be a rebounder like Dennis Rodman ever again. I actually watched a Michael Jordan interview about Dennis Rodman. He said, a lot of people didn't like him in the locker room, but man, when he was on the boards, that's all he studied was how to get a board.
There's two players that come to mind, Marshentime. Is this player? Can I ask you? Is this player out of the West or the East?
The leader is in the West. The second is in the East.
Okay, that's Nikolai Jokic and Jalen Johnson from Atlanta. It's got to be because Jalen Johnson.
Right about Jokic. Jokic is number 1, but you are wrong on number 2, sir.
No way, dude. No way. Jalen Johnson's got to be number 2, dude.
No. Come on, give me one more guess, Donnie Mac.
Oh man, who else could it be?
In fact, Jalen Johnson's actually 5th in assist.
No shit.
Yeah. Come on, Donnie Mac. He's in the East.
I would say Cade Cunningham.
Nailed it.
I would
there we
say
go.
Cade Cunningham.
Cade Cunningham at number 2. Josh Giddey coming in at number 3, Donnie Mac.
And number 3? Yeah,
and number 3. Number 4 is Luka. Number 5 is Jalen Johnson.
Wow, Jalen. I thought Jalen had the lead, man.
No, right now,
I thought he had
I
the
mean,
lead.
Jokic is actually almost 1.5 assists over Kate Cunningham. Jokic again
No kidding.
averaging a triple double. Big surprise, right?
No kidding, man. That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty
Listen,
cool. And you know what, Marshentime, you texted me the other morning, and you said 56, 16, and 15. Who
dude,
does
who does
that?
this?
And my
Who?
response to
There's
you,
one guy who does
Marshentime, is
it.
that's only been done 2 times in the history of the NBA, and it's the same guy that did it,
It's
and that's Nikolai
Nikola
Jokic,
Jokic.
man.
Dude, I'm telling you, he's a
Now,
beast. He's not
are
from
they
this
going to get
planet.
voters fatigue this year?
They're going.
Are
They're
they going to
going
get
to again.
voters
They're going to have to.
fatigue
They're
this
going to
year?
do it.
Are
They're
they
going to do it.
are they going to give him the MVP? I mean, what's going to happen here?
I mean, he deserves it
We
every
know
year.
he's
It
not
seems
getting
like,
hurt.
but
He's staying on the court.
yeah, he never gets hurt. My man never ever gets hurt. He's like an invincible man or something. He's a robot man. I mean, he's insane. I don't know, man. But you know what,
Marshall Time,
Donnie
I'll
Mac?
say this.
Hit it.
I'll say this. You know how I love Peyton Manning, and I call Peyton Manning the smartest quarterback in the game of football.
1,000%. Yep,
And that's point blank. And I will say that 1,000 times again. He
I
was
agree.
the smartest quarterback in the game of football. You know what we're watching right now in the game of basketball?
The
The smartest center
a
to
thousand
ever
percent.
play the game of basketball.
Yeah, a
That's
thousand
exactly what
percent. I
you're
can't
watching,
argue with that
Marshall
one.
Time.
Can't
That's
argue. This dude's
exactly what you're
insane, man. I
watching.
mean, when you watch him play,
He is so
he
smart.
knows where
He doesn't
people
play
are
with his
without even
physical
looking.
prowess.
It's just
Exactly.
crazy, man.
He's so smart. His IQ for the basketball world is just so out of this world. That's how he is so freaking good.
Yeah, I mean, I love watching Jokic play. I watch a Denver game any time of the week just to watch him play. Now, Donnie Mac, we talked a little NBA, but you know what, Donnie Mac? I had some NFL ones. I never got to ask you. I forgot to ask you. Let's see how
Okay,
good you are in
ask
the
me away.
NFL, Donnie Mac. You ready for this? Who is the
Let's
leader
go.
in passing this year?
Oh shit.
Yeah, see, I'm throwing it off right off the bat to you, man. And the NFC, I'll give you a hint right off the bat. I know you ain't getting it if I don't give you hints.
Oh, that's Dak Prescott.
You are correct. Dak Prescott at
Yeah, that's
4,482.
Dak Prescott.
All right,
I
this
had
is
to
going to
think
be an
about
easy
that
one,
for a
Donnie
second.
Mac. Easy one. Most receiving yards this year so far.
Okay. Oh, that's Jackson Najigma Smith.
JSN,
Or
baby.
Jackson Smith Najigma.
Listen, though, JSN's crazy. All right, here's a little bit of a tricky one, Donnie Mac. Leader in rushing yards.
Mikey, what do you think Peyton Manning was doing? He wasn't twiddling his thumbs.
Yeah, no, Terry Bradshaw and Peyton Manning do not stay on the same thing here, bud.
That's not even on the same page, but
I do love Terry Bradshaw, though. I mean, I
okay,
can't
what
say
else you got, Marshall Time?
leader in rushing yards this year. Just rushing.
Just rushing.
This is a little bit trickier one.
Not all purpose yards.
Not all purpose. Just rushing.
Somebody that's been on the field all year.
Yeah. He has been.
We know it's not Saquon Barkley.
It's not. He's not even over. I think he finally hit 1,000 yards, actually.
I would like to say Derrick Henry, but they just keep screwing him over there. I'm going to go CMC. It's the only guy I can think of right now.
Incorrect, Donnie Mac. Okay, Mike, you need to go to sleep
Or
or
Josh
something, man.
Jacobs,
You need to
Darren
get your head
Swift.
checked. You need to get your head checked. It is James Cook, Donnie Mac from Buffalo.
I was going to say that, but I was thinking all-purpose yards.
No,
I was
James
like,
Cook,
man, this
all
guy's
leading
more
all
of an
rushing yards
all-purpose
right now.
guy.
Now we got one defensive question, Donnie Mac.
I was going to say
Leader
that.
in tackles.
Well, it's got to be from a team that sucks.
I agree. It is.
It is. You're going to have 4 out of the top 5 teams in this tackle category. That all those 4 teams are going to suck. One of those teams is going to be a good team, and it's probably going to be Seattle.
I will say Seattle is
Warner?
not in the top 5.
Oh, really? I want to say it's got to be a linebacker from.
It is a linebacker. He's in the
It's going to
AFC.
be a linebacker. It's
I'll even give you another
100%.
hint. It's in the
It's
AFC
100%
East,
going
Donnie
to be.
Mac.
Oh, that's got to be the Jets. I was going to say Washington though. Warner for Washington, the old linebacker over there. I know he's in the top
I
five.
think you're thinking of Wagner.
Wagner, yeah, Bobby
Yeah, yeah.
Wagner.
He is in the top 5.
I know he's in the top five.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I know he is.
Yeah.
He's been a beast all year. I want to say the Jets, and I can't think of anybody. I can't think of anybody, Marshentime.
I will say that it is not from the Jets. No, you're not the only one. You're the only one watching on YouTube, Mike. Nope. He probably ran. Actually, there are 3 people watching on YouTube. That's for, they just don't. They don't talk very much. But listen,
Don't talk
Donnie
as
Mac,
much as you,
it is not
Mike.
from the Jets. It is actually from the Miami Dolphins, and it is Jordan Brooks.
Oh, no kidding.
Leading the league in tackling.
No kidding.
With 169. Number 2 coming in at Detroit from Jack Campbell with 165.
Okay, 3 and 4 and 5. Give us all the top 5 of the.
Devin White
on,
from
man.
the Vegas 160.
I want to
Bobby
see.
Wagner from the Washington Redskins 157. And Carson Schwarzenegger from the Cleveland Browns with 147.
Ah, there we go.
So all 5 teams sucks. Not all 4
Time.
out of 5. All 5.
Okay, all 5 suck. That's normally the case because linebackers get a lot of tackles on such a team. Let me ask you this though. This guy, somebody get this guy off of YouTube. Does he deserve to have an account on YouTube? Anybody?
He talks a lot of crap, man. He talks a lot of crap. Oh, God.
But you know, as I don't even know what the heck I was going to say Marshentime when I read that comment. I don't even know what the heck I was going to say. Now that Mike's cleanly interrupted my conversation.
Oh shoot! I did miss Jeff's
anyways,
comment,
though. Let me ask you this question though, Marshentime. First of all, do you think Myles Garrett's going to break that sack record this year?
Yes.
You think he's going to break it? He's only, I think, a sack and a half away.
He's going to beat it.
And he's 2 sacks in the next.
Listen, he's taking 1 on Aaron Rodgers this
week.
week.
He's going to beat it.
He's taking Aaron Rodgers on 1. He's getting 1 from Aaron Rodgers this week.
Ooh. You don't think he'll get 2?
Bet it. Nah, I think he's going to get 1. Bet it.
They might be. Are they?
That's all I'm saying.
And then in the last week, he's going to get another one?
I think so. I think so. I think he's going to get 1 each week.
What do you...
Oh, Mike talking crap. That's how it is. Oh, gosh.
What Jeff had to say.
Jeff was talking crap. Man. He's like,
Jeff.
man, he's like, when I think it was when we were talking about against Miami, Ohio State. He says, my man, what?
Ohio State.
Said, you guys are killing me. You're going to have to help me wear Kane's hat again.
I knew we'd pull him out, Marshentime. I knew we would pull him out.
Oh, see, David even says if Miami scores 10 again, they lose by 20. I mean, that's what I'm thinking. I mean,
Oh my goodness.
So.
Yeah, so they can't hold back, man. I do like that Miami defense, though. Our defensive line could propose some problems.
We always ignore your comments, Mike. It's the way to do it. Oh, God.
Promise, I'm not doing it on purpose. Accidentally on purpose.
Yeah, I'm totally doing it on purpose. I'll say straight up. Donnie Mac, anything else you want to talk about, buddy?
Marshentime, I think that's about it for me, brother. Man, I'm looking forward to New Year's Day. A lot of college football Got a lot of football happening tomorrow.
Listen, I'm just
There's a lot of
listen,
stuff
if
going
I'm
on this
winning
week, man.
our NFL fantasy by the end of tomorrow night, I win. Because I got Bijan Robinson going Monday, buddy. That's all I need. That's all I need, baby. So, you know what? I hope Colby sees this. Colby,
Marshentime, I'm pulling
you're going
for you, brother.
down, baby. You're going down. I'm taking the champ with me, and I'm keeping my champ name, baby. Let's go. Donnie, man.
Good luck to Jeff, too, on his Super Bowl matchup, too, Marshentime. He's in a heated Super Bowl matchup in his money league. Good luck to Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a good couple points lead.
Yeah, you know,
Okay.
Mike,
good luck, Marshentime.
Donnie Mac, sign us off. Get me out of here before I have to go throw something to Mike.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, until next week at the same time, as always, catch the best sports podcast in history right here, 863 Sports Buzz Podcast. That's your host, Marshentime. I'm his sidekick, Donnie Mac. Until next week, peace out, knuckleheads.
Peace.